Hi guys, welcome to this month's virtual Cradle School. It is October, so we are going to celebrate all things icky and spiders and Halloween. But before we get to that, can we start this morning off with our shapes and our colors? Have you been practicing? All right, let's see how you're going. I'm going to hold up a card and I want you to repeat what it is with me. It's a heart, an oval, a rectangle. Ooh, that purple shape is a square. See, it has 4 sides, all the same length. We have a circle, a star. There's a diamond. Another word for diamond is rhombus. And a triangle. It's my favorite. It has 1, 2, 3 sides. All right, good job on your shapes. Have you been working on your colors? I'm going to hold up some of my favorite animals and I want you to tell me what color they are. What color is this bird? That's right, it's red. Oh, and here's my little doggy. He's white. Gray. This giraffe is yellow. See her yellow ears? And a blue elephant. That's silly, isn't it? Oh, and the wings on our penguin and her body are black. The flamingo is pink. Good job. What color is this monkey's tail? It's brown. Oh, there's our green snake. And the purple hippopotamus. Would we find a purple hippopotamus in the real world? And the last one is our orange tiger. Good job. I like the way the tiger has stripes on his tail. Do you want to sing some songs with me? I like to sing Zoom, Zoom, Zoom.
Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take the trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have
Blast off!
Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you wanna take the trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have
Blast off! All right, nice job. Are you ready for Wheels on the Bus?
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The signals on the bus go blink, 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 blink. The signals on the bus go blink, 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 all through the town. The motor on the bus goes zoom, 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 zoom. The motor on the bus goes zoom, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go where? The parents on the bus go all through the town. The mommy on the bus says, I love you, I love you, I love you. The daddy on the bus says, I love you too. All through the town. All through the town. All through the town.
All right, good job, guys. I think we should do the Itsy Bitsy Spider since it's Halloween.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
All right, can you make a spider with your fingers?
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. And itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
Good job, guys. That's always such a fun song. Let's read some books about Halloween. Have you ever read a Skippy John Jones book? That is one of my favorite series. It is written by Judy Schachner, and this one's called In Mummy Trouble. Let's see what happens to Skippy John Jones. Skippy John Jones did his very best thinking outside the box. And this twisted his mama's whiskers tighter than a Texas tornado. Hey, you Mr. McPoo, said Mama. Junebug Jones, just what do you think you're doing? McPoo didn't say boo. He was too busy reading. Hey, little digger, I'm talking to you, said Mama, scooping up her boy. A pyramid outside the litter box will never do. Then she saw his magazine. National Geographic, mused Mama, and the curse of the cat mummy? Why, this will give you nightmares, boy, with an upset tummy. Plus a puffy tail and the grandest scale. This story is taboo. But Skippy John Jones was in no mood to listen to his mama, so he skedaddled into his room for a really good bounce on his big boy bed. He bounced once, he bounced twice, and the third time he bounced, he said, Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones. I do love my mummy, but I don't bounce. My knots get in my tummy. Then the kitty boy flipped over to the mirror for a look-see. Holy smokito! Exclaimed Skippy John Jones. I know you, he said in the doggy mirror. Your ears are too big for your head. Your head is too big for your body. You are not a Siamese cat. Then using his very best Spanish accent, he added, You are still the big chihuahua, dude. The whole enchilada. And they just might like enchiladas in Egypt, thought Skippy. So the kitty boy donned his mask and tape and began to sing in a muy soft voice. My name is Skipito Frisquito, and I'm off to see Old Egypito. My chicos insist I dare not resist the chance to meet a mamito. In the meantime, his little sisters Jezebel, Jellyboo, and Jujubee rolled into his room with a plan of their own. But the kitty boy was already deep inside his closet on his way to ancient Egypt. And paddling down the Nile River, who should sail right past but a kooky crocodile? Hunkered down on his lumpy, bumpy back were all his old amigos, the Chimichango pack. Adonde vas? Called out Skipito. We are going to the Undermundo, answered the Chihuahuas. Not to the underwear, exclaimed Skipito. No, 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 said the Panchitos. You silly little beast, to the underworld, where mamitos rest in peace. Peace? Exclaimed Skipito. Who wants to sleep in peace? We do, said the doggies. We hear they are to die for. You mean they are better than the frijoles? Asked Skipito. Sí, mucho mejor, señor, said Paquito Tito. Vámonos, said Skipito. What are we waiting for? But then Don Diego, the smallest of the ones, spoke up. Hold your ponies, Pepito. To get to the undermundo, we first find the finks. The muchachos began to sing. Skippy, Skippo, Skipito, we only have one chance-a-rito to pass by the finks, so don't be a jinx, just answer the riddle dum-dee-do. The muchachos arrived at 4 o'clock sharp, but the finks had been waiting forever. Don't let the gato get your tongue, dude, said Don Diego. What cat? Where? Said Skipito. That cat there, said the Perritos, pointing to the finks. But before he could say anything, the great finks spoke. Whose ears are too big for his head? And who loves to go bounce on his bed? Who creeps on all fours through his own closet door, straight into the land of the dead? Skipito knew the answer to the riddle, but he was so nervous he coughed up a little fur ball. Can you call out that answer, dude? Said Don Diego. The answer, bellowed the finks. So with his permission, the Perritos were free to pass on to the tomb of King Rootin' Tootin' Kitten Kabootin'. When they finally reached the pyramid, the doggies burst into song and dance. Oi, see, oh, say, Osiris, our boy had a touch of the virus. He coughed up a ball, so the finks made a call, and now it's inscribed on papyrus. But when Skipito saw how dark it looked in the pyramid, he began to feel queasy. My tummy hurts, he groaned, and my tail is getting puffy too. But his chicos would not comfort him. They just wanted their peace, por favor. Are you not El Skipito Fresquito, the great sword fighter? Asked Poquito Tito. See, declared Skipito, this is me. Then do your duty, dog, commanded Don Diego. So Skipito drew in a deep breath and dove into the darkness of the mushy old tomb, chanting, Peace, por favor, peace, por favor, peace, por favor. He rocketed through the vault like a fur-covered comet until suddenly, smackito! Skipito hit a wall and knocked himself out cold. Soon after, 3 goddesses emerged from the shadows to prepare the kitty boy for his journey to the undermundo. First we salt and peppered him, said Ba, the first goddess, and sprinkled him with lucky charms, said Da, the second one. Then we wrap him and roll him and bundle him tight, said Bing, the third goddess, and blow him a kiss and say nighty-night. Then the trio rolled the wrapped cat down the ramp into the king's burial chambers. Across the room stood the 4,000-year-old sarcophagus of King Rootin' Tootin' Kitten Kabootin'. And just as they were about to deliver El Skipito Mamito, he rolled right into the feet of the oldie-moldy mummy. Bada bing, moaned the king as he stretched out his paws. I need to rest in peace. Peace! Screamed El Skipito Mamito, waking up in a flash. And quicker than you can say mummies, mumps, and measles, he grabbed 2 pawfuls of peas and hightailed it home. When Los Chimichangos saw El Skipito Mamito came rolling out of the pyramid, they went into a real tailspin. Then all of the doggies began to chat. Green chicharros hot, green chicharros cold. The best chicharros in the world are those that Skipito holds. But El Skipito Mamito was too scared to slow down, so he chucked the peas at his chicos and kept right on running, straight into the arms of his mummy. What's the matter, Fuzzy Bug? Asked Mama June Bun Jones. Skippy John Jones looked back over his shoulder to see if the 3 spirits were still chasing him. Bada bing! He wailed, dropping the last of his peas. Then 3 giggling goddesses raced into the room after Skipito with their puppets and a roll of toilet paper. We're gonna wrap you and roll you and bundle you tight, they sang, and check you for cooties and kiss you good night. That night, Skippy John Jones was bouncing on his big boy bed. No mummies in the closet, no mummies in my bed, no mummies in my bookcase, no mummies in my head. Just before he closed his eyes, the kitty boy checked his room one more time for mummies. The only one he saw was his own. I love you, Mummy, said Skippy John Jones. I love you too, Bunny Boots, said Mama June Bee. Now go to sleep, por favor. That was a silly story, wasn't it, about him going to find a mummy? We have another story about Clifford's first Halloween by Norman Bridwell. Have you ever seen the cartoon Clifford about the big red dog? Trick or treat, said Emily Elizabeth the cat, and the big red clown is my dog, Clifford. Clifford was not always this big. Many Halloweens ago, he was just a tiny red puppy. I want to take Clifford out trick-or-treating, but the mask and hat don't fit. He was not a happy clown. I tried dressing him as an angel. While I was putting my fairy costume on, he ate his halo. Then I found the perfect costume for my small red puppy. Clifford was the littlest ghost I had ever seen. My neighbors were nice. We both got lots of good treats. When we got home, Daddy was carving a pumpkin for our Halloween party. Clifford was a nosy little pumpkin. Now we had a jack-o'-lantern that barked and stuck out its tongue. Look, he's inside the pumpkin. I showed Clifford my Halloween noisemaker. He was surprised. Then it was time for the party. All my friends came. Mommy made us candy apples. Clifford wondered how they tasted. The candy was sort of sticky. I gave Clifford a quick bath. It was time to go into the haunted house. Our jack-o'-lantern looked very spooky. Clifford followed me into the haunted house, but he didn't like it very much. Then Mommy dimmed the lights and told a scary story about a haunted hand that crept around the house. Suddenly, we all saw a giant hand wriggling on the wall. We were scared. What was it? The hand came closer and closer. We laughed when we saw it was only Clifford. It was a great party. Clifford is grown up now, but he still makes Halloween a special day for everyone. Is Halloween going to be special for your family? Are you going to go trick-or-treating? Do you have a nice costume? I think I'm going to dress up like a scarecrow this year. Okay, we can't have Halloween without reading a book about spiders. Do you like spiders? This is titled, I'm Trying to Love Spiders. It's chock full of amazing arachnid facts, written and pictures by Bethany Barton. I keep telling myself spiders are cool. I want to love them. I mean, spiders have been around for millions of years, moving silently, swinging into action. I want to think of them like bug ninjas. Like this spider right here. I'm going to try really hard to like him. But if I study him for a while, I think it's working. Ah, it's moving. Squish it, squish it, squish it. That didn't work, but the next time will be better. The next time I'll focus on all the cool superpowers that spiders have, like 8 eyes. They have 8 eyes. And spider webs. Spider webs are cool. Spiders spin webs out of protein-packed spider silk. They make themselves. That's like you or me building a house out of our hair and then catching food in it. Some spiders even have billions of tiny hairs on their legs that let them stick on walls or ceilings. Oh my gosh, there's a spider stuck on there. Smash it, squish it, get it right now. We're not very good at loving spiders just yet. If only spiders were more like things I really love, like burritos and soccer and rocket ships. Instead, their close relatives are also totally gross, like ticks and scorpions. But it's not like I'm scared of every icky thing. It's just something about spiders. Maybe it's the fact that almost all spiders are venomous. They can't chew very well, kind of like a little baby sister, and they need liquid foods, like a bottle or cream corn. Since no one's invented a tiny spider blender, spiders rely on their venom to dissolve their dinners, making bugs soft and slurpable. He turns the fly into a bug smoothie. But to be fair, while there are about 40,000 known species of spiders, only a few can bite humans, and even fewer can harm you with their venom. There's a couple, like the violin-shaped marking on the back of the brown recluse or the red hourglass on the underbelly of the black widow, that are poisonous. Fatal spider bites are so rare, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't panic, but there's definitely a spider over there, and we're not gonna squish it this time. We'll just try to pet him, maybe? Can you pet spiders? Let's try. Whoops, nope, we squished him. I'm never gonna love spiders at this rate. Maybe I should focus on what spiders are good at, like eating bugs. That's gotta be helpful, right? A single spider can eat over 75 pounds of bugs in a year. That's the size of a full-grown dog. I've even heard that some farmers use spiders to help keep harmful insects out of their crops. And oh wait, looks like some of those bugs made it over here. Get out of here, bugs. I can't even read my book with all these. Hey, wait, what's that spider doing? Look, he's catching all the bugs on his web. Whoa, thank you, little guy. That was really impressive. Aw, did you make that for me? I think I might finally love spiders. Ah, a cockroach! Squish it, smash it, make it go away! One thing at a time. The end. That was a silly book, wasn't it? Do you like spiders? I don't like to squish spiders. I like to try to catch them and take them outside so that they can go live in their natural habitat. All right. We have some really neat activities to do that are all Halloween related. So the first one I want to show you guys is our spider web. So we made this on just a spare piece of board that we had from some packaging tape and painting. Oh, let's see if it's going to peel off. Painter's tape. Sometimes if you let it set too long. So we put the painter's tape all over it in the shape of a spider web. And then we just let the kids paint. And when we peel it all off, it will be in the shape of a really colorful spider web. So this is something that just with a little painter's tape you can do. You could do it on a packaging box, or you could do a smaller one and cut it out on the inside of a box of cereal or something like that. And you can just let them go at it. We colored each individual square a different shape. This tape is sticking pretty good because I let it set for too long. So I do suggest peeling it while the paint is just a little wet still, and then the painter's tape will come off a lot smoother. But it's a good art activity for them, and then if they can peel the tape, then it's actually even a good fine motor skills. And when the tape is all up, then you'll have the shape of the spider web to enjoy. And so you could do an alphabet activity and put the tape in the shape of their letters and their name and let them paint and then pull it off to reveal their name, or all kinds of different ideas with just paint and painter's tape. And then we have some fun worksheets. Now these worksheets, if you message us on our Facebook pages, then we can email these worksheets to you, or you can just find some online and print them out. They're pretty easy. These are counters, and so what we'll do is we'll cut these out and make them into flashcards, and then we'll have the kids take candy corns and put the teeth in for the same number up here. So this monster would have 9 candy corn for teeth, and this monster would have 10 candy corn for teeth, and so on. So that's a fun little counting activity that we have. And again, if you message us on our Facebook page, then we can send you guys all of those printables. But a lot of things like this can be found on Pinterest. This is one of my favorite ones to do. So here I have Play-Doh and a straw. We're trying to take things that you guys might naturally have at your house. If you don't have any straws, uncooked spaghetti noodles will work too. And you can take the spiders and you can have them count them and give them a number and have them put a specific number on the straw and see if they can practice counting. But just the motion of taking it and putting it on there and ring is a good fine motor skill for them. So there's all kinds of fun ways that you can do that. And so if you can think of any other activities that go along with Halloween that your family has enjoyed, let us know on our Facebook page. We'd love to have some of your ideas, and then we can incorporate them into class and show all of our friends. All right, guys, I've really enjoyed today with you. Can we sing our goodbye song? Let me see your twinklers. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are, with big bright eyes and nice round cheeks, talented person from head to feet. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. Bye, guys.